Christian Horner, the acclaimed team principal of Red Bull, and his probable move to Ferrari have been the subject of a surprising discovery. What secret offer did Red Bull's Helmut Marko make to Christian Horner in order to keep him from joining the famous Ferrari team? Let's find out. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button to keep up to date on everything Formula One. Red Bull experienced a major challenge when Ferrari attempted to lure Christian Horner away from the team. Under Horner's leadership, Red Bull has achieved tremendous success, winning the Constructors' Championship 5 times and securing 6 drivers' titles. Their presence on the grid has been nothing short of remarkable. However, Ferrari's interest in Horner posed a significant threat to Red Bull's stability and future prospects. The promise of a lucrative new contract appears to have been the only thing that held him in Milton Keynes. After Max Verstappen won the 2021 Drivers' Championship, Red Bull's major aim was to capture the team title the following year. Horner, whose contract was about to expire soon, made it obvious that he wanted to stay with the club that had become his second home. After Ferrari's poor performance in the 2022 season, team principal Mattia Binotto decided to leave the team. Ferrari had set their sights on Christian Horner in search of a seasoned leader who could steer them back to championship success. While Horner never publicly declared his desire to join Ferrari, Red Bull advisor Helmut Marko claims that he was on the verge of doing so. However, Helmut Marko, a determined strategist, was not ready to let Horner slip away easily. It took considerable effort and a persuasive overnight conversation to change Horner's mind and convince him to remain at Red Bull. But such a decision came at a cost, with Marko revealing that Red Bull had to shell out millions more to retain Horner's services. While the exact figure remains undisclosed, Horner's current contract extends until the 2026 season, and he earns a substantial annual salary of $12 million. This revelation underscores the intense competition between top teams, as Ferrari has developed a reputation for enticing top talents for rival teams, with both Adrian Newey, the highly successful technical director at Red Bull, and Lewis Hamilton, the 7-time world champion, being linked with potential moves to the Italian team. According to reports, Ferrari previously made an impressive $50 million offer to Hamilton in order to secure his services. Newey himself confirmed that Ferrari has approached him multiple times, but he has chosen to extend his contract with Red Bull Racing, at least for the time being. For Horner, the decision was not as straightforward. Although he has been deeply ingrained in the fabric of Red Bull, Marko's revelation suggests that his commitment might not be set in stone for the future. Marko revealed Montezemolo, the Ferrari boss at the time, was already jubilant in the paddock and wanted to announce the deal. But that night, we managed to change Newey's mind. Adrian Newey, who had designed championship-winning cars for Williams and McLaren before joining Red Bull, recently spoke about the enticing offer he received from Ferrari, which could have altered the course of Formula One history. Despite Ferrari's failed attempts, Horner and Newey remain integral parts of Red Bull's success. However, another long-standing member of the team, Chief Engineering Officer Rob Marshall, has recently confirmed his departure after 17 years with Red Bull. Marshall will join McLaren at the beginning of 2024. However, Horner had no intentions of jumping ship. According to sources close to the discussions, he cited the underlying political dynamics and numerous egos at Ferrari as reasons for his refusal. It seems that Horner was wary of the toxic environment that can often manifest when there is intense competition within a team. As per now, Christian Horner and Adrian Newey have chosen to remain with Red Bull. The team has experienced departures among its crucial technical staff. Dan Fallows, for instance, has taken up the position of technical director at Aston Martin. On the other hand, rumors about a potential comeback for Alex Albon at Red Bull have been sparked by comments made by Christian Horner during the Canadian Grand Prix. Albon's impressive performance with Williams caught Horner's attention and led to speculation about the team's future plans. During qualifying, Albon and Williams made a bold strategic decision by opting for dry tires in a session affected by rain. This gamble paid off, with Albon topping Q2 and starting the race from 9th position. On race day, The Williams car's straight-line speed proved advantageous once again, resulting in a commendable 7th-place finish, just behind Sergio Perez in the Red Bull. Although Albon is no longer officially associated with Red Bull, Horner's recent acknowledgement of his performance in Canada has raised eyebrows. Commenting on a fan question about Perez deserving the second Red Bull seat, Ted Kravitz of Sky F1 noted Horner's quick praise of Albon and questioned whether a reunion with Red Bull is being considered due to Perez's recent decline in form. Kravitz pointed out that Albon has severed ties with Red Bull and no longer displays the Red Bull logo on his helmet. However, he still maintains connections with the Uvidya family, who are major shareholders of Red Bull and have business interests in Thailand. While a potential return for Albon is not out of the question, as he was previously recalled for the 2019 campaign, rejoining Red Bull would be a significant decision for the Thai racer. Having experienced the disappointment of being dropped by the team once before, Albon is currently thriving at Williams. It remains uncertain whether he would be willing to risk a renewed partnership with Verstappen and potentially face a similar outcome. Furthermore, Red Bull has several internal options to consider should they decide to replace Perez, although advisor Helmut Marko has stated that such a change is not on the cards. The impressive performances of Yuki Tsunoda at AlphaTauri and the availability of experienced reserve driver Daniel Ricciardo provide alternative choices for the team to consider, as well as a complete young driver academy filled with young stars like Liam Lawson, Ayumu Iwasa, Dennis Hogger, and many others looking to get their hands on a seat in Formula One. If Red Bull continues their dominating performance in the 2023 Formula One season, Horner acknowledges that their focus may shift to 2024 sooner than expected. With a flawless record, winning all 9 races so far, they are well on their way to clinching another drivers' and constructors' title. Red Bull's win in the latest race marked their 100th victory since entering Formula One in 2005, after taking over from the Jaguar team. Horner expressed immense pride in this achievement and acknowledged the team's collective effort. He hailed Max's flawless performance and expressed the team's overall satisfaction with the milestone. The near departure of Christian Horner from Red Bull to Ferrari, the efforts made to keep him, and the intense competition between teams have left us with unanswered questions. What lies ahead for Horner and Red Bull? Let us know what you think in the comment section below. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe to stay up to date on everything Formula One.